Ancient Egypt. The ruler Pharaoh, who cruelly opposed his people in order to prove his power and dominion. And Haman, always Pharaoh's supporter. Karun, the owner of enormous treasure. The 20th century. Adolf Hitler, who had giant posters put up all over his country. Mussolini, who obliged newspapers to publish his impressive photographs. Stalin, who had delegates killed who failed to display sufficient enthusiasm. And many people who have lived in various periods of the history had this character in common: arrogance. Throughout history, arrogant people have led millions of people to suffering together with themselves. Still today, arrogance is inflicting a world of darkness on countless numbers of people. The inhabitants of this dark world live without sincerity. They love to boast, and the only things they want are praise from others and a constant place in the limelight. Wherever they are, they think they are the best, the most attractive, and the most successful people present. They seek to make this apparent by all possible means. This state of mind is reflected in their behavior. That behavior is always artificial. Jealousy, greed, and anger are dominant in their natures. If this state of mind continues, such people's hearts soon become insensitive to the verses of God. Arrogance is the fundamental character trait of Satan. In the Quran, Satan's arrogance and his consequent expulsion from the mercy of God is described as a deterrent. Your Lord said to the angels, "I am going to create a human being out of clay. When I have formed him and breathed my spirit into him, fall down in prostration to him." So the angels prostrated, all of them together, except for Diabolus, who was arrogant and was one of the unbelievers. He said, "Diabolus, what prevented you prostrating to what I created with my own hands? Were you overcome by arrogance, or are you one of the exalted?" He said, "I am better than him. You created me from fire, but you created him from clay." He said, "Get out, you are accursed." Believers know that it is God who has created all things and endowed human beings with all blessings. They never therefore fall into unjustified arrogance. They respond to the blessings given them with gratitude, not with arrogance. No matter how attractive, wealthy, intelligent, or esteemed they may be, they never become arrogant on account of these things. Humility is revealed to be an important characteristic of believers in the Quran. And the servants of Most Gracious are those who walk on the earth in humility, and when the ignorant address them, they say peace. power, wealth, status, prestige, and esteem, intelligence, enlightenment, and education, beauty, and youth. These characteristics lead to arrogance in those people in society who live far removed from religious moral values. These people flaunt what they eat and drink, their clothing, the cars they drive, the houses they live in, and even the contents of their homes to show off to one another. Yet there is one very important fact these people fail to grasp. Everything they own and boast about is transitory. Nobody can remain in this world forever, or remain in possession of their worldly goods forever. Only for 50 years, or maybe 80, or very rarely for 100 years. Neither the wealthiest man nor the most beautiful woman has the privilege of enjoying a longer life in this world. They will eventually meet death, despite the fact that they had sought to avoid it, and they will lose everything they had boasted about. In addition, no one can be sure that they will not lose the things they own while they are still in this world. It is only a matter of a moment when people can lose all of their material and spiritual attributes and acquisitions of which they are so proud. Anyone who grows arrogant on account of his or her health or strength can easily fall victim to a deadly disease borne by a virus too small to be seen by the naked eye. Moreover, they will be unable to escape this state of helplessness, even if they own everything in the entire world. The most attractive person in the world grows older with every passing day, and soon not a trace of that former beauty is left. They may even become too ugly for anyone to look at. Everything a person possesses is merely the result of God's will. It is God who bestows beauty and wealth. God can bestow more or less means or opportunities among people as He wills. Either case is meant as a test to see who will behave the best during the life of this world. Possessing status and the power and prestige that this bestows is one of the causes of arrogance.